What's up? What's up? What's up, people? Glad to be back with you. We are live on Let's Argue. We got a great topic today. Fellas, I definitely hope that y'all chime in on this one because I think this one's going to be, this one speaks directly to us. Ladies, I know y'all gonna be in the building, so I appreciate you. Last week was a really good discussion. As usual, we're gonna play our game. I think we're gonna do lyrically correct again, 90s and 2000 hip hop. We're gonna definitely do this again. Hope everybody's doing okay, having a blessed Thursday. We getting closer to the end of the week, ready for the weekend. So a couple housekeeping things I need y'all to do for me. If you could go to my YouTube page and subscribe. I really want y'all to watch it from the YouTube, but if you're tuning in from Facebook, that's fine as well. But go to my YouTube page, Let's Argue, and subscribe to the YouTube page because that's where all the content is going to be. Also, hey, what's up, cuz? Thank you for tuning in. I see you understand the assignment. So I want you to go to my YouTube page, Let's Argue, and subscribe to the YouTube page. Don't forget to hit that notification bell for other videos. And if you're not able to get on when we're live, please still leave your comments on the show. It still means a lot. And don't forget to share, spread it out. We're trying to make this thing go viral. So as much as we can. So when you, text your friends, family members, say, hey, come on this show. We have a lot of fun. At least I hope you have a lot of fun when we're on the show. So go and text your friends, share the information. Even after if the streaming goes live, you can share from, I really prefer you to share it from YouTube, because that's the channel that I'm really trying to make grow. But it doesn't matter either way, because if you go to Facebook, it'll get you to YouTube. But yeah, so please share the information. Go to YouTube, my YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get my views up there. Thank you, cuz. And if you want to be on the show, I want some of y'all to come into the room with me. Let me know. We'll get you into the room so you don't have to stay the entire time. I can put you in, put you out. Yes, you can share it while we're live. Yep. Go ahead and share while we're live. Oh yeah, you can, if it was I don't know what you're asking that question to, but if you want to come inside the show with me, let me know. Like, I'll send you a link. You can come inside the show. You can, and be right here live with me, with the audience, and we can interact and have some fun. So definitely a couple things. Share the information. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. And don't forget to hit that notification and subscribe button as well. All right. So let's get into our topic. As you can see on the screen, it says, men, do you feel valued and appreciated? Fellas, I called a couple of you out already. I didn't get everybody, but fellas, I need y'all to chime in. Also, while y'all on here, reach out to some men. I need them to come on the show as well. We don't, women, y'all, I know y'all always show up, and I love y'all for that. Fellas, I need y'all to show up. Tap in. As I want to hear your thoughts on this particular topic right here. So let me get the video queued up, and then you guys
treat him will always matter more than what you think. So simple. So the way that you treat him will always matter more than what you think you're bringing to the table, whether that be your finances, your education, your cooking or cleaning skills. None of that can compare to treating that man right. So you can lose your man to a woman with no job, no education, no cooking or cleaning skills, because she's got listening skills. She knows how to speak to him kindly, softly. She initiates the sex. She shows him he is desired, and she uplifts that man on a daily basis without him asking. You understand? Why wouldn't he choose her? Most men are so simple. So the way that you
agree or disagree, what do you think? Was she on point? I felt like she was definitely on point. I don't know about. I need me a sister who can cook. Now I can't. I don't know if I could put that to the side. But I think she has a point. Men, we are simple. We don't really require a lot. So it does matter because we want to always feel needed. And that's very important with us. We are simple creatures, cuz it's funny, but it's true. We are simple. We don't require a lot. I think the one thing is that men, we don't voice the things that we need, want, or desire out of a relationship. We like, oh, okay, we just play the background. Meanwhile, and I think sometimes What you say? What up, sis? I think sometimes we don't, a lot of times we don't voice the things that we need. So you guys, women sometimes tend to take us for granted. And just figure like, oh, what our needs and wants don't matter. So I think as men, we definitely need to start being more vocal in that arena. But yeah, I think the sister definitely had some valid points. I'll play the video again for some of you who are just tuned in. And again, give me your thoughts.
Most men are so simple. So the way that you treat him will always matter more than what you think you're bringing to the table, whether that be your finances, your education, your cooking or cleaning skills. None of that can compare to treating that man right. So you can lose your man to a woman with no job, no education, no cooking or cleaning skills because she's got listening skills. She knows how to speak to him kindly, softly. She initiates the sex. She shows him he is desired, and she uplifts that man on a daily basis without him asking. You understand? Why wouldn't he choose her? Most men are so simple. So,
ladies, your thoughts. What do you think? All right, Tamika, you said you totally agree. And cuz you laugh and you said men are simple creatures. We are. No, it's funny, but it's true. We are simple creatures. We don't really require a lot. I think we need to do a better job at vocalizing the things that we need and we want out of our relationship and tend to like, okay, whatever, and don't go along to get along instead of saying the things that we want and need. And then I think that plays itself out in other ways. So we go seeking other avenues because we have a hard time. And I heard this from a therapist. Sometimes men, we don't know how to find our voice or say the things that we need. And it tends to come out in anger and other ways. And then we seek other avenues instead of saying the things that we desire and want from the person that we with. One phenomenon that I find very strange with men with us is because like you got a woman, a wife or whatever, and instead of treating her like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I'm just going to say like a girlfriend or a freak or a side chick, you won't do with your woman or your wife what you'll do with your side chick. And I just think that's just like, I can't, that boggles my mind. Like, how is it that you won't do, or I don't know if that's an issue that your wife or your woman won't do those freaky things that you get from your side chick. Like, I don't understand she won't do, I don't know if it's she won't do that or you haven't even tried to introduce her to those things that you like. And I think some men still think like, okay, no, I can't do that with my wife. I can't do that with my girl, but I can do that with my side chick. So I think that we need to, and see, Tamika says, seriously, men typically cheat with women with less than what their woman has, and it's because the other woman is giving him his desires. Okay, all right, I get in there. And that's basically like what the sister was saying. Like, but I think some of that onus falls on us as men. Like, we have to be able to vocalize the things that we want and need. We don't always do a good job of doing that, and that's on us. She can't read your mind any more than when we get mad with them, we can't read your mind. So we need to be more vocal in the things that we need and we want. My sister says, I disagree. You can do all those things and they still cheat. This is true. This is true as well. This is true as well. That is another topic, but I do want to tap in on that. I think sometimes we're just being greedy, and it really also depends on what stage you get your man from. You know, at what stage in his life do you get him? Is he still still kind of in this prime of his life, and still out here trying to sow his wild oats? It just really just depends. Yeah, I think it depends on the man. That is true, sis. No hands down, or you won't get no argument from me there. You can still do all those things and men will still cheat. So but I do believe from the context of where the sister was coming from, I think the key thing is that we want to feel heard. We want to feel desire. You know what I'm saying? We want the sex initiated, and us we're not always the ones initiating in that arena. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that matters. And when you're in a long-term committed relationship, you have to come up with creative ways to keep things spiced up. It's kind of hard to recreate that first initial attraction. So you got to find ways to do that. Would y'all agree on that? That when you're in a long-term committed relationship, that first initial attraction, those clandestine meetings, those looking forward to him or her coming over, you kind of got to figure out ways to recreate those moments, those desires. You got to find ways to figure that out. And I think that, at least for men, we tend to, and again, I know this door swings both ways. I'm not just saying that this doesn't apply to women as well, because y'all so used to being sought after, chased. So y'all get hit on all the time. We don't necessarily get that anymore. You know what I'm saying? When you're kind of locked in, because you kind of get into a routine, so we got to find ways to come up with those kind of things. Tamika says, yes, I definitely agree. That is why relationships take work. They do take work. You have to put in the time to cultivate them, to make them grow, just like anything else. If you don't put in the time needed in order to cultivate them and make them grow, then start to wither away. But I think for men, definitely when we start treating our woman like this little prize piece, and she's on the mantle, and we got to be handle her with care, but then you get you a side chick, and then you do all those things with her that you probably could have been doing with your woman or your wife, but you don't do it. Oh, she don't do that. She don't do that. Have you asked her? Have you asked her, would she do those things? Tried to introduce those things to her. But then of course, I believe that's a conversation as well. Okay, let me play the video again.
The way that you treat him will always matter more than what you think you're bringing to the table, whether that be your finances, your education, your cooking or cleaning skills. None of that can compare to treating that man right. So you can lose your man to a woman with no job, no education, no cooking or cleaning skills, because she's got listening skills. She knows how to speak to him kindly, softly. She initiates the sex. She shows him he is desired, and she uplifts that man on a daily basis without him asking. You understand? Why wouldn't he choose her? Most men are so simple.
Yeah, I think that it's a combination of things. I definitely want to make sure I get something out here because I always get a lot of things out on here that I think that are skewed towards the ladies. So I want to get something for the men. I was hoping that they show up. I definitely call some men out. Ladies, you're on here. I want you to share the information. Tap some guys on that personally, and have them, tell them to tap in. Tell them to come on. What up, Mike? Okay, all right, there we go. What's up? What up, though, bro? Let me play the video for you, and now let me get your thoughts on this.
Treat him will always. Most men are so simple. So the way that you treat him will always matter more than what you think you're bringing to the table, whether that be your finances, your education, your cooking or cleaning skills. None of that can compare to treating that man right. So you can lose your man to a woman with no job, no education, no cooking or cleaning skills, because she's got listening skills. She knows how to speak to him kindly, softly. She initiates the sex. She shows him he is desired, and she uplifts that man on a daily basis without him asking. You understand? Why wouldn't he choose her? Most men are so simple. So the way that you...
Mike, what you think? So in case y'all missed it, I do want to, there's some housekeeping things. When you come into the show, always hashtag I'm outside, let's argue. That should be the first thing you put into your chat window. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube page, Let's Argue, please do that for me. Go to my YouTube page, subscribe to the channel, go ahead and hit that like and that alert button so you'll get the videos and other content we'll be coming up with. What up, though, cousin? You here, baby. Yes, you are. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube page. Let's Argue. Subscribe and hit that notification button. Then share that YouTube page with your family members and friends. Ladies, Y'all always show up and show out. Tap some of those men y'all know. Tap them in. Tell them to tap in. I need to get their feedback. Fellas, the ladies are here. I need y'all to come in the building. So don't forget that when you sign into here, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, hashtag I'm outside, let's argue should always go in the chat window. All right, let's see here. Mike says, just was talking to my wife about that. And tell me, what were you and your wife discussing, homeboy? I'm outside with it. Okay. She said, okay, I like that too. I'm outside with it. Okay. All right. There we go. I'm outside with it. All right. So again, cuz I'm gonna play the video for you so you can see and you let me know.
Treat him will always matter more. Most men are so simple. So the way that you treat him will always matter more than what you think you're bringing to the table, whether that be your finances, your education, your cooking or cleaning skills. None of that can compare to treating that man right. So you can lose your man to a woman with no job, no education, no cooking or cleaning skills because she's got listening skills. She knows how to speak to him kindly, softly. She initiates the sex. She shows him he is desired, and she uplifts that man on a daily basis without him asking. You understand? Why wouldn't he choose her? Most men are so simple.
Okay, Mike, you said about me working because you're working all the time. Is that it? So, Mike, and I want to schedule something with you and have you and your wife come on Black Marriage Chronicles. I'm gonna reach out to you, bro. Inbox me your I think I got your phone number, but inbox me in either way so that okay, well, bro, like you gotta find what they talk about, work-life balance. You can't always work. You still got a wife that that needs tending to, so you got to find some work-life balance, bro. You got to figure it out, with all those things you did in order it took to get her. It's those same thing. It's an old cliche, but whatever it took to get her, it's going to take to keep her too. I pray that you and your wife, y'all marriage is healthy nonetheless, but you still gotta, you gotta find time for date night and doing things. You can't work all your life, you gotta find time for your wife. So, but anyway, I definitely believe that the drive to most, I'm not for sure what you mean by that. What up, DD? What up, sis? So, I definitely believe that the sister had a point. But I also think that as men, we don't always vocalize the things that we want and need. So women are left to trying to figure that out because we don't do a lot of talking. We need to be a little bit more vocal. Sometimes that we feel like, I think, especially in the Black community, we feel like if we do too much talking, that's considered construed as being weak or vulnerable or, or whining or whatever. But no, we need to be able to, because women gonna tell us what they want. At least most of them will. But or if they don't tell you, maybe let me take that back. I think women do tell you what they want. Sometimes it don't always be direct. It's in a roundabout way, but they tell us what they want. I think when a woman comes into her own and realizes who she is and what she's about, she can be more vocal about the things that she wants and needs. Much start to slow down from driving. Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, you got a wife, so you definitely gotta tend to. Y'all gotta go out on some dates, man. Hit me up on the outside, and then we'll talk about trying to come on with creative way. And sometimes it doesn't always take money to do that. I'm telling you, like sometimes women, while we say that men are simple creatures, sometimes it's the little things with women as well, especially when you've been together a while. They still like those little things. They still like flowers. They still like candy. They still like the holding of the hands, the kissing on the neck, the slapping on the butt, the little things, cooking them dinner, having a picnic in your living room, getting rid of the kids, saying, okay, hey, I'm gonna pay for you a room and take you a Calgon bath or whatever. It's just today. It's just about you. And for no apparent reason, not Mother's Day, not her birthday, just doing little things like that so that she can rejuvenate, because they do give a lot. They do give. That's not to say that we don't, but they do give a lot. They probably full-time wives and full-time mothers. Not that we're not full-time dads and full-time workers, but I'm saying women do give a lot. They do give a lot, and I recognize that. All right, let's see what's up, Kiki? Really, I believe she has a point as well, but would men rather have a female that only gives good sex? No. I hope you didn't miss the point. I don't see, and what I said earlier, cuz, is that men, for those men who do that, will cheat with a woman who has less than the woman that they have at home because she's listening to him and stuff like that. I think, but part of that onus belongs on us. We don't always vocalize the things that we need. I think sometimes when you get into a relationship, men tend to treat their woman or their wives like a China doll. You don't handle her. It's like she still wants to be handled. Like, yo, pull me in, you know what I'm saying? Pick me up and do that rough stuff, with me in the bedroom that you would do with your side chick. And I think we tend to separate the two. And no, your woman needs to be your side chick. She needs to be your freak. She needs to be your mistress. You need to do all those things with her as well. Now, if she has some form of hang-ups about certain things, then that's a conversation that needs to be had, especially if there are things that you like. Y'all got an anniversary? Okay. Happy anniversary, bro. Happy anniversary. It's definitely coming up. Wishing you well on that. But we definitely I want to tap in with you. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because you do have to spoil each other. You do have to spoil one another. And as I was saying earlier, when you're in a long-term committed relationships, things do have the tendency to kind of get stale. You know what I'm saying? Especially I'm gonna say for women. I don't know how y'all, I ain't trying to call women hoes or whatever, but men, if you out there and we used to having different women, you like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having the same dinner every night. I can't go to different restaurants no more. So you got to find ways to come up with creative ways to make things interesting. And that responsibility, 20 years in, bro. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. But you still got to find, and that comes up and again, that door swings both ways. You got to come up with creative ways to still make her feel wanted, desired, and attractive. And she needs to do the same for you. That men, especially if you got a decent looking man that's about something, like, he still wants to be needed, desired. Now, for the most part, men, we're going to do the initiating on the sex part for the most part. But every now and then we do need y'all to come through on that end for us. You know what I'm saying? Flirt with us. And it's kind of hard to still do that, especially if you know the person. Like, you got to, I never believed in this, but I think role playing is still something that needs to be done in a relationship. You kind of gotta take that relationship hat off and get into that flirting mode. Put that flirting mode hat on. Like, I'm just meeting you. You still got to be able to do those things because we both are giving up something of ourselves in order to make this union work. Would y'all agree? All right. So again, just before we got our game, we're going to play. Kiki, I don't think you saw the video, so let me play it again for you.
The way that you treat him will so simple. So the way that you treat him will always matter more than what you think you're bringing to the table, whether that be your finances, your education, your cooking or cleaning skills. None of that can compare to treating that man right. So you can lose your man to a woman with no job, no education, no cooking or cleaning skills because she's got listening skills. She knows how to speak to him kindly, softly. She initiates the sex. She shows him he is desired, and she uplifts that man on a daily basis without him asking. You understand? Why wouldn't he choose her? Most men are so simple.
Yep. So Cuz says, I know that's right. You got to keep the fun and you do. You got to keep the fun in a relationship. You got to figure out, come up with creative way. And that is with working. And if you got kids, sometimes that can be a little bit challenging, but it can be done. You just got to put in the effort. I think it can be done. You just have to put in the effort. So you got to figure out ways to keep that spice in a relationship because you both, like I said earlier, you both give up something out of your single life in order to make this union work. So you got to figure out ways in order to keep that spice, that spice in the relationship. Okay, Cuz said, okay, hearing her again, she's right. Yeah, after I listened to it, I thought she was right when I first saw the video, but then there was a other piece of it that men have to take some responsibility. We have to start vocalizing the things that we want and need and desire from our relationship, and stop treating our woman or our wives, significant others, like China dolls. Like, they still want to be, listen, I'm about to bang you with these Timbs on. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dell, been over this couch. Still got to do stuff like that. Take her at the front. You still got to do stuff like that. Like, sex shouldn't just be confined to your bedroom. You gotta do things different, because you ain't gonna treat your side chick like that. It takes absolutely, sis. It does. It takes communication. It definitely takes communication. Kiki said, yes, she's right. Yep. What you say, Didi? Yo, whoa, not with the Timbs on. Yeah. Some of you still got to do that. Some women, y'all still want. Trust me, you still want a roughneck every now and then. Neither person should be selfish in their relationship. Absolutely. That is absolutely correct. You know, neither person should be selfish. You got to be able to step outside yourself, sometime outside your comfort zone, in order to give the other person what they need. Like I said, this door swings both ways, especially as women get older and start coming into their own, realizing the things that they want and they desire and need. We got to meet them where they're at. That's right. He said yes with the Timbs on. Look at cuz. I didn't woke up the Adina Howard and y'all. I like the Timbs on. See what I'm saying? Women still want that roughneck feel. Yeah, and I get it. But you do, we got to stop treating our women or our girlfriends like China dolls. Like, listen, they still want to be doing it in the car and pulling over on the side of the road. Those things like, even for myself, some of those things I've done, some of those things I haven't, is a little bit challenging. I'm like, man, is she gonna be all right? But I got to get out of that mindset. You have to figure out a way to get out of that mindset. Now, with the Timbs on, I definitely haven't done that, but I'm saying just certain other things I haven't dove into, because I got to get out of that mindset as well. Like, this, I know it's what I want to do. But then I'm thinking, like, is that what she want to do? Maybe she might look at me crazy if I approach her like that. But I got to get out of that mindset. Talking and back rub. Okay. So let's see. Cuz says the Timbs on or the Nikes can't have no slippery gym shoes on while you're getting it. Right. Right. Oh, y'all crazy. So, but Mike, ladies, let me ask you this, and the fellas that are on here, as men, what do you think men need to feel valued and appreciated? Because that's the fundamental question on here anyway. What do you think men need to feel valued and appreciated? And Mike, you're on here with the fellas, representing the men. What do you think we need to feel valued and appreciated in our relationships? And it's more than a back rub. Like, what else do you think that we need? Support. Okay. Support in what regard, Jerry Frank? And Mike, you said respect. What do you mean by respect? Let's unpack that a little bit. A listening ear, not a smart ass big mouth. Yes. Yep. Respect. Okay. Respect. Awesome. I think those are all good answers. Encouragement. Yes. And was she some of the, like y'all said, she's right, and I agree with y'all. She is right. Listening. Simple as when he comes in, how are you doing today, babe? What's going on? And remember I was talking about earlier how you can like when you first get with your dude, like you probably cooking them dinner, like what you want. I'm gonna have you something, when you get off work. Those same things need to happen. Even if y'all been together 20 years, like calling them like, yo, what you want to eat today? I want to cook you something, your special meal today. That's going to be on his mind all day. Trust me, that's going to be on his mind. Calling them or sending them a text like, "Oh, babe, I want to cook you something special today. What you want?" And going to the grocery store and getting all the things you need in order to cook that special meal. Because that's some of the stuff that you probably was doing when y'all first got together. That stuff matters. That stuff matters. I love this one, Didi. Recognizing his efforts. Absolutely. Recognizing his efforts is a key one. Feeding them and sucking them in that order, cuz you a fool. You got to stroke his ego. Yep, absolutely. That part right there. Let's see here. Y'all, I done woke up to Adina Howard and all y'all fools. Okay. Well, fellas, women seem like they know some of the things we need, and y'all hitting, at least from my perspective, where I'm standing, y'all hitting the nail on the head. Like it does. It's matter that encouragement, that support, that respect, and just being able to listen. Because sometimes y'all have communicated to us. Sometimes y'all don't need, because we want to solve everything. We fixers, but sometimes that's not what y'all need. Y'all just need us to listen. And sometimes that's what we need. We just need y'all to listen and to be asked, "Babe, how you doing today? Is everything all right? How was work? Is there anything that you need? How can I support you today?" You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I interviewed a couple one time. No, I'm sorry. I didn't interview. It was a couple. But I heard a couple on this podcast one time, and they were talking about how they wake up in the morning. What can I do to make her life or his life a little better today? What can I do? And I think if we both in that mindset, you kind of speak into that person and what they need. When you wake up with that mindset, what can I do to make her life a little better today? What can I do to make his life a little better today? You know what I'm saying? So I think those things matter. Let's see. Because said, "As I've gotten older, I realize what's important. My dude treats me so well. It makes me want to treat him like a king." Amen to that, cuz. All right. Hand clap to that. Awesome. Yeah. And I think when I said this before, when you give a woman what she needs and what she desires, I think it's intuitive on their part to give back tenfold what you've given to her. When you do that for her, when you treat her how she needs to be treated and love on her that way, I think it's incumbent upon them, intuitive upon them. They're going to give you back tenfold what you put out to them, So, and it's all what you say is bingo, Didi. Yeah, when you loving her the right way, I think that's just in their nature. They're what you giving them, and I'm not even talking about in the form of sex, because that's another video I want to put out. I think well, my sister-in-law sent me this video, and I forgot to save it, but this is kind of something that I think as men we need to take off the table, and it'll cause women to step up, because I think women's ace in the hole is the pussy. It's always the sex. But if we take that, especially if you're a man who can get it, like if you take that off the table and stop valuing that, now women got to come with something a little bit more. Like, especially if it's just not about the sex. Because trust me, when I didn't play women like that, like it's not about the sex, that made them want me even more. But I wasn't even thinking about it from that aspect. I was like, I'm not about to even make it seem like that's what I want. But I think when the times I've done that, that's make them desire me even more. I've gotten rooms and they'd even tried to smash on the first day, and we didn't deal with, but I'm building up to that. That's just that was a part of my game the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we need to, as men, we need to take that off the table, because women always know that's their ace in the hole. Okay, cuz the sex ain't it. You can take it or leave. But what do you mean by you can take it or leave it? Have you always felt that way though? Have you always felt that way, that sex ain't it, you can take it or leave it? What can you expound on that or unpack that a little bit more for me? What do you mean? It's the way. Okay, all right, cuz sex is not. It's the way you treat me. Okay, and that goes to something I want to talk about. Because y'all opening up all kind of doors. So when you say that for y'all, and again it goes back to that mental thing for y'all. For women, sex begins way before you get to the bedroom. It began, and Mike, this is something I want you to listen to, bro. Sex for women begins way before you get to the bedroom. It starts with them in their head. That text message, that holding of her hand, that touching the back of her neck, rubbing her ear, giving her a kiss, coming up behind her, grinding up against her. It begins way before you get to the bedroom. At our age, sex on both parts are not the number one key. Mm-hmm. Agree. And I think do y'all agree what I just said, that it for y'all, sex begins like it's the build up. I think for y'all. Okay. Yes, it do. For men, the physical activates emotional. For women, the emotional activates the fit. What up, Troy? Thanks for coming in. So I'm gonna play this video one time for the guys who are just thanks, cuz you say you agree with me. Thank you. I'm gonna play this for the fellas who just tuned in. If you just dropped in, hashtag I'm outside, let's argue, drop that in the chat window. Hey, Bobby, don't forget to share the page. I need everybody who's on here, go to my YouTube page. Let's argue on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. I need you to do that now for me. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Didi says she agrees with Troy, and let's put Troy's comment back up. For men, the physical activates the emotional. For women, the emotional activates the physical. Agreed. For women, sex begins way before you get to the bedroom. But fellas that I have on here, tell me something. What do you need to feel valued and appreciated in your relationship? Let's answer that question. I'm going to play the video one more time.
Treat him will always matter more. Simple. So the way that you treat him will always matter more than what you think you're bringing to the table, whether that be your finances, your education, your cooking or cleaning skills. None of that can compare to treating that man right. So you can lose your man to a woman with no job, no education, no cooking or cleaning skills, because she's got listening skills. She knows how to speak to him kindly, softly. She initiates the sex. She shows him he is desired, and she uplifts that man on a daily basis without him asking. You understand? Why wouldn't he choose her? Most men.
All right. So there was the video. Just give me your thoughts, fellas, on that. And I want to know from the men, because the ladies and already told us what they think we need in order to feel valued and appreciated. Fellas, what do we need? We need to start being more vocal. Tell me, what do you think we need in order to start feeling valued and appreciated? All right, y'all. So, we play the games on here. We gonna open it up. We're doing 90s. It's called Lyrically Correct. We're doing 90s and 2000 hip hop. Let's get to it. All right. So, what did Donell Jones say in the message to his girl? He won't be. Oops, I done already. Let me put that away because I done read the answer. It's just called Let's Argue on YouTube. Let's Argue. If you go to YouTube, it's called Let's Argue on YouTube. That's the name of the show. Don't forget to share the information. All right, so let's do it. Let's start again. I got ahead of myself. All right. What did Joe want to know? What did Joe want to know? And if you're dancing in your seat while you we got to give shout out to Frankie, not shout out, but pay homage to Frankie Beverly. The GOAT is gone. We lost a great one. Gave us so much good music over the years. What turns you on, Jerry Frank, is the correct answer. All right, cuz I see you got it. What turns you on is the correct answer. Listen to Kim. Here you always come for this part. You don't never be in for the conversation. Okay, yeah. What turns you on is the answer. What turned down you on? What? Cuz what? I'm gonna take that as you fat finger. All right, here's another one. What does JADA got? Who does JADA got a beef with? Who does JADA got a beef with? Oh, you being means. I know. Okay. Who does JADA got a beef with? I don't even know who this is. It don't even say who the artist is. Anybody? Shanae, where you at? This might be something you want to answer. Where you at? You ain't chimed in yet. So while y'all trying to figure this one out, don't forget to go to YouTube. And you say next, Jerry. Yeah, I know. We going to the next. Where your wife at? Will Chris Rock. No. Don't forget to go to the YouTube channel, Let's Argue, and subscribe to the channel, like it, hit that notification bell. Also, when we finish this, share the live. You can still leave your comments even after this. I appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. Also, sharing the information, still leaving your comments, even if you're not able to get on the live. And I need some of y'all to come into the studio with me. Like, just hit me up and I'll send. You don't have to stay the entire time. You can just pop in, pop out. I'll pop you in, pop you out, and I'll keep y'all in rotation. Like, y'all can help me with the game cards. All right, here's the next one. Where did Ludacris say the best women all reside? Where did Ludacris say all the best women reside? Oh, this one should be a gimme here. Y'all already know. Okay. All right, cool. Let me send. You want to come in the room now? In Detroit? I like that answer, Jerry Frank, but no, that is not the answer. I can send. You want to come in the room now, Troy? I can send you an invite. Let me see. Nope. Around the World is not it. Come on, y'all. In different area codes. No, that's a totally different song. ATL. No, I can't believe y'all got this wrong. In Africa is the answer. All right, here's the next one. Nope, not ATL. Vivian Green is on an emotional what? Vivian Green is on an emotional what? Vivian Green is on an emotional what? All right. If roller coaster is the answer, roller coaster, Jerry Frank. Who is this? Who is Vivian Green anyway? Okay, I'll send you the link, Aditi. Vivian Green roller coaster. Oh, wow. Okay, let's read some more from the again, if you're on if you're just tuning in, hashtag I'm outside, let's argue, all one word, no spaces. Drop that in the chat window. So I'm gonna play the video again for those who are just tuning in, and so we can get your feedback.
So the way that you treat him will. Most men are so simple. So the way that you treat him will always matter more than what you think you're bringing to the table, whether that be your finances, your education, your cooking or cleaning skills. None of that can compare to treating that man right. So you can lose your man to a woman with no job, no education, no cooking or cleaning skills, because she's got listening skills. She knows how to speak to him kindly, softly. She initiates the sex. She shows him he is desired, and she uplifts that man on a daily basis without him asking. You understand? Why wouldn't he choose her? Most.
All right, so there you go. You say she's okay, I will. I'll share the link on here if I can. Yep, I'll figure out a way to do that. So here's another one. And Feel So Good, May said he doesn't understand the language of which kind of people? A, fellas with no honeys. B, ladies that look funny. C, people with short money. Or D, people who are dummies. That's right. See, people with short money. I'm hearing the song. All right. That is the correct answer. Who did Tupac say got a baby? Oh, this one is a gimme. Who did Tupac say got a baby? Brenda is correct. Brenda is correct. All right. All right. So I did share the link in the chat window. So hopefully you guys can do that. A lady with attitude would give her altitude. Yes, a woman can create an environment conducive for another woman can come. It's Brenda. All right. So here is the next one. Beyonce's happiest moments weren't complete if what? Beyonce's happiest moments weren't complete if what? Beyonce's happiest moments weren't complete if what? Nobody has this one. Nobody. Oh, if you weren't by my side, that's right. Cause it actually is. He wasn't by her side, but we're gonna give that one to you for sure. Jerry, you didn't know. All right, cuz there you go. I see. Thank you for tuning in to YouTube. I appreciate you. Big shout out to Cuz for getting on YouTube. What is it? On out of here. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so here's the next one. What you say? Troy, what about you? All right, what did Biggie tell the true players to do after they throw their rollies in the sky? I'm outside. Thank you, cuz I see you. What did Biggie tell the true players to do after they throw their rollies in the sky? Wave side to side. That is correct. I see you, Kiki. Wave them side to side. That is the correct answer. All right, here's the next one. How did Carl Thomas know it was love at first sight? How did Carl Thomas know it was love at first sight? I wish I never. How did Carl Thomas know it was love at first sight? She still belongs to someone else. The way she looked at me is the answer. It's actually from the way she looked at him. But yeah, that's yours, Didi. I'm going to get that one to you. I'm going to get that to you. I'm going to get that one to you, sis. All right, here we go. We got a couple more here. And yep, that is correct. Way you looked at him. I know, because the way she looked at me. All right. All right, here's the question. In Miss Jackson, who does Outkast say the song goes out to? In Miss Jackson, who does Outkast say the song goes out to? And if you're dancing and you're rehearsing a song in your head and you can hear that melody, I need you to drop a dancing emoji in the chat window. She say, him, whatever. And Miss Jackson, who does Outkast say the song goes out to? No, it's not Rosa Parks. What's up, Miss Smith? And Miss Jackson, who does Outkast say the song goes out to? Me. No, that is not the answer. And Miss Jackson, who does Outkast say the song goes out to? Long time no see, Miss Smith. Thank you for joining us today and going and dropping that chat window. I'm outside. Let's argue. All one word, no spaces. Okay. I said already. Who did you say? Oh, Baby Mama. Right. Okay. My bad, Trey. I missed that. Baby Mama. Baby Mama. Kiki. I'm sorry. I missed that. You said it too. All right. Here's the next one. Yeah. Baby Mama. Mamas. Okay. Why does Andre 3000's Baby mess around? Oh, I'm sorry. Why doesn't Andre's 3000 Babies mess around? Why doesn't Andre 3000's Baby mess around? Yep. I'm sorry, cuz you got it too. I'm sorry. I mentioned you as well. You got it. Kiki, Troy, y'all all got it. Why doesn't Andre 3000's Baby mess around? Cause she loves him so. This I know. You got it, Kiki. you on your shit today. Which side did Snoop hang his blue flag? Which side did Snoop hang his blue flag? Go right, cuz go on, Kiki. Which side did Snoop hang his blue flag? His left side is correct. Jerry Frank, I see you about your business, baby. All right, Kiki, you about your business. All right. Yeah, I'll see y'all got that one on the Crip side. All right. According to Ja Rule, what does every thug need? Oh. According to Ja Rule, what does every thug need? Y'all should be blowing up the chat window with this answer to this one. All right, Kiki, that's right. Every thug needs a lady. If you dancing in your seat, go ahead and drop that dancing emoji in the chat window. All right, challenge question. What was the name of that song? What was the name of that song? What was the name of that song? That's a challenge question. What is the name of that song? What would I be without you? Put it on you. Yes. Put it on you. Every thug needs a lady. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's keep it going. What does Johnny Gill want her to put on after her red dress and high heels? What does Johnny Gill want her to put on after her red dress and high heels? Don't forget to share this information. Y'all can still leave comments long after it's over. Share it because it's gonna because when you share it, other people will tune in. We have a much bigger, wider audience and more look at y'all, everybody tapping in. Sweet Perfume, right? That is correct. And if you're dancing in your seat, go ahead and put that dance and chat emoji in the chat window for me. Sweet Perfume is it. All right, Sharon. All right, here's the next one. What does Petey Pablo want them to do after they take their shirt off? So, cause you didn't jumped off of the YouTube and I'm back on Facebook. Okay, I appreciate it nonetheless. What does Petey Pablo want them to do after they take their shirt off? Twirl it in the air. Almost. Sharon, you say, who is Petey Pablo? She say, who is Petey Pablo? Cuz you got it right. Swing it like a helicopter. That's right. Swing it like a helicopter. And Troy, you got the first part twisted in the air. Sharon say, who is Petey Pablo? Yo, I see I saw your responses. I did. I saw all your responses from the YouTube. I saw you. Sorry if I wasn't acknowledging them all the time. I'm trying to read everything as they come through. You're on both. All right. Flow Rider said the girl who wore the boots with the fur was wearing what kind of jeans? Flow Rider said the girl who wore the boots with the fur was wearing what kind of jeans? Sharon, Petey Pablo, look up Freak-a-Leak. That's who Petey Pablo is. Apple bottom is correct. All right, apple bottom jeans. Y'all on point today. Okay, I thought I was gonna trip y'all up with this 90s and 2000s because y'all all about my age. All right, so here's some more. How does Jay-Z introduce himself? Oh, I wish I could drop an emoji in the chat window. How does Jay-Z introduce himself? I need y'all to say all of the words to this one now. Don't leave out nothing. I need everything verbatim on this one. How does Jay-Z reintroduce himself? My name is Hove, H to the O-V. All right, Kiki. That is correct. My name is Hove. Apple bottom jeans is the correct answer to the last question. Correct. But how does Jay-Z reintroduce himself? My name is Hove, H to the O-V. That is correct. All right. In 7 days, we did this one before. So y'all see if y'all can get this one right. In 7 days, what did Mary J. Blige say they did on Tuesday? A, they went their way. B, they played the game. C, they came back. D, they wanted to have sex. And this was one of my jams on that Mary J. Blige. This was a banger, this whole CD. In 7 days, what did Mary J. Blige say they did on Tuesday? A, they went their way. B, they played the game. C, they came back. D, they wanted to have sex. B is the correct answer. B is the correct answer. They played the game. They played the game. That is correct. They played the game. All right, cuz I see. Yep, that is the correct answer. That whole CD. Okay, what was the name of that CD? What was the name of that Mary J. Blige CD? Challenge question. What was the name of that Mary J. Blige CD? I know y'all had it because I had. That was a banger. That whole thing was from front to back. What was the name of that CD? What was the name of that CD that song was on? 7 days. Anybody, Bueller, anybody, what was the name of that CD? Nobody? Nobody know the name of that CD? Mary? So it's self-titled. I'm gonna fact check you, Jerry. No, it was Share My World. Right. That's it, cuz. Yep, it's Share My World. Yep, it was called Share My World. That was the name. Share My World. Absolutely. Yep. All right. What should she do after she backs it up, then stops? Oh, y'all know this one. I know y'all don't. What should she do after she backs it up, then stops? What should she do after she backs it up, then stops? Jiggle with it. Nope. Drop it like it's hot. Is it? Then what? Drop it like it's hot. That is the answer. Then what? Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot is correct. Drop it like it's hot is correct. All right, y'all. We got a few more and then we're going to wrap it up. How many earrings did LL Cool J want his girl to have? How many earrings did LL Cool J want his girl to have? Bonus question. What is the name of this song? How many earrings did LL Cool J want his girl to have? 2 pair, at least 2 pair. And what is the challenge question? What is the, all right, that's right, Didi, at least 2 pair. What is the name of this song? I'm jingling, baby. Slow down, baby. No, is that it? Or was it Around the Way Girl? I think that was Around the Way Girl. Yeah, it was Around the Way Girl, cuz at least 2 pair is the answer. And it was Around the Way Girl. Around the Way Girl is the answer. All right, y'all, here's the last one. According to Jay-Z, if someone is trying to wild out, how many cuts do they have in their eyebrow? According to Jay-Z, if someone is trying to wild out, how many cuts do they have in their eyebrows? Nope, not 2. Three. Sharon, you got that one? Okay. And you don't know who Petey Pablo is? 3 is the correct answer. 3 is the correct answer. Y'all showed up and showed out today. Thank you again. So before we close out, I want to appreciate it. Let's do a moment of silence for Frankie Beverly and James Earl Jones. We lost 2 great icons. Most recently, just a moment of silence for those individuals. Yes, we lost some great ones with Frankie Beverly and James Earl Jones. Agreed, Jerry. They were both legends in their own right. Absolutely. Prayers go out to their entire family. I'm going to go, as soon as I leave, y'all, I'm going to pop We Are One in my, I'm about to put that in rotation for real today. But fellas, thank you for tuning in. You can still always leave your comments even after this is over. Everybody, please share this even after we close out today, and I'll see y'all next week. Close out. If you have any topics that you want to discuss in this live environment, shoot those to me. Most of you, if not all of you, have my phone number. Inbox me, text me, send me the information, and we'll possibly talk about it. I do have other content, but still send it to me. I like to keep stuff, have a nice, keep stuff on deck. Also, share the information. Go to my YouTube page. Let's Argue. I dropped that in the chat window as well. Let me pop it back in here. And go to the YouTube page and subscribe to the channel. Share the information so that the channel grows and we can get more people on here talking about it, and we'll continue to play games. Now, we're not going to always do this lyrically stuff. Sometimes we gonna dive into some stuff and really talk about some issues, and none of it would be political. We're going to keep that out of this. We do enough of that on our own, but we're going to talk about some other stuff. And I love it when I do that because y'all bring a different perspective. Give me a different view on certain things that I might not have considered or thought about. So, but with that, I'm going to bid you adieu, wishing you all well. We got a couple days before the weekend, and wishing you all have a lovely, blessed, prosperous weekend. Hopefully the weather's great. We can get out there and enjoy it. And don't forget to put on that Frankie Beverly and pop that maze in, baby. I'll see y'all next week. Deuces.